heavy, sharp as a fight. Alan steady with the facts, sharp and true. Fuji's fire breaks the calm, splits it in two. Pattison Ave, where the wild hearts run. Talking sports, games, battles, lost and won. Voices rise, break chains, ignite the flame. Fanatic thunder echoing the name.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome into the Pattison Ave Phanatics Show. I'm your host, Tom Kelly. With me, as always, Alan Andrukavich.
What is going on, brother, man? It was a rough Friday, dude. I was kind of happy I was at work, just listening to it on the radio, and I didn't have to see it visually. That's all I can say. I did try to go back and rewatch it. I got to about halftime, and knowing the results, I just didn't need to watch the second half. They showed me enough in the first.
Absolutely. I can't say that I blame you. I was doing a lot of running around on Friday, so I was doing a lot of listening to Merrill and Mike, and it was as I heard on the radio. It was as advertised, unfortunately.
Yep.
Not necessarily anything any of us wanted to hear. Mike Fuji in the building. What's up, Fuji?
What's up, Fuji?
How much, buddy? How much? Yeah, we're talking about the debacle on Friday. Look, I know some Chicago fans. Actually, a couple of the kids that I coach for baseball are big Chicago fans.
Go Bears.
So props to Mark and John. Their team took it to the Eagles. I gotta give credit where credit's due, even though I hate to do it. You gotta do it. You gotta suck it up. And I put a post out this week that this past Saturday I put a post out. That's just like, because listen, people our age or older, Alan and I's age, because Fuji is older. No knock on your Fuji. No knock on your Fuji. Yeah, you're forever young. However, this is nothing new for any one of us. All of this is stuff that we've seen before. Sorry, a text message came through. Stuff that we've seen before. If you're our age and you're complaining, get it together. You've seen much worse Eagles football than this. You've seen much worse Philadelphia sports than this. If you're a 4 for 4, you've dealt with years of servitude. I mean, let's be real. It's been 50 years since the logo behind me brought a championship to the city. They're playing the hated Pittsburgh Penguins tonight. And last I checked, let's see if
you guys weren't even thought of.
Yeah. Right.
No, definitely not. Definitely was that.
I mean, I was 2-3.
Yeah, when the Flyers roll home, yeah.
Damn straight.
Right. So and it's been the Sixers. It's been since '83, and the Phillies, obviously, it's been since 2008. So the Philadelphia Eagles have won 2 Super Bowls in 10 years. You spoiled brats, knock it off. Right now.
I am spoiled, damn it. You know why I'm spoiled? Because when Jeffrey Lurie bought the team and changed the culture and brought in Andy Reid and Donovan McNabb, and everybody out there is going to say, wow. Dude, they changed the culture. They got us winning again, bro.
Jeff Lurie wasn't always that way. He was a carpetbagger the first couple years. He was. No BS. No, I'll take my bullets on anybody wants to rip me. It's the truth. Lurie was a carpetbagger at first. Remember, they didn't want to pay anybody.
Yeah.
Well, look,
stadium deal.
What's that?
As he matured as a football franchise owner, he learned and he adapted and he evolved. And I mean, look at how it's running now. Okay, we lost 2 games. This is one of the best run franchises in the last 25 years by far in football and probably across sports.
And the general manager wasn't always this good either.
No, Howie's taken his lumps for sure, and he's made some terrible picks, and he's made some phenomenal picks.
He still makes some bad picks, though.
Yeah,
I'm going to call
go back. We could have
spade.
Justin Jefferson or what's his name? Man, I forget now.
Yeah, exactly. What was his name? I know he wore number 18. Not then sold out.
Yeah, that's about all I know.
What the hell was his name?
Who?
His dad played
for
the Birds. We drafted him just before Jefferson.
Oh my God!
Right, his dad played for the team, and that's like one of the reasons why we
was it? It wasn't Macklin, was it?
No, not Macklin. No,
what are you talking about?
It was just a couple years ago when Justin Jefferson, when Minnesota picked him, we had to pick right before him, and we picked
Jalen Reagor.
That's it. I was just about to.
There we go.
I was just about to yell out to the text board if anybody.
Yeah, Jalen Reagor. And then Minnesota picked Justin Jefferson. And
well, look,
heads were exploding in Philadelphia at that time.
We got Jalen Hurts out of that.
Yes, we did. You can't hit on every single.
We did.
Well,
look, come on. But come on, man. You had Justin Jefferson right in your hands, and you just that's like look at Randy Moss in 1998. How many teams passed on him?
We passed on him.
Yeah,
the Birds could have had him.
How many times
could have had him? The Birds
what round was Randy Moss picked in?
Google face.
First.
Was it the first?
Yeah, he went late 18.
Okay, so there was a lot of teams that didn't take that player at that one pick that I guess you felt, but at the end of the day, Howie's got more Super Bowls than any of the other GMs in the last 10 years, right?
Oh no,
that's true. That's true.
Just stating facts.
I feel like I got to come to Howie's rescue here.
Yeah.
No.
Don't kiss his ass too much.
I mean,
don't kiss his ass too much.
He's paying everybody, right? He's paid everybody on the offense. Hasn't paid the defense yet, though. That's the problem, right? The defense ain't been paid yet. And they're all coming up, man. How's Howie gonna figure that out? You know, I'm not the money guy, so
As much as I still love the Eagles and a diehard fan, I still rip this team.
Look, there are
every chance I
get, because honestly, I'm not going to be a homer, and I'm just going to come out and say what the hell I feel.
Yeah.
Like I said, I'm just stating facts.
Yeah, absolutely.
I want to hear it. Go get a box of tissues and go cry in the corner.
Damn right, Fuji. Damn right. Right now,
absolutely.
I wasn't feeling good about 10 minutes ago. Now my blood pressure shot through the goddamn roof.
I love it. Right now, we're playing like the Dallas Cowboys.
There you go.
Fired up, fellas. Here you got it.
There you go.
Buddy.
Now,
love it.
Now we can rip apart some of the things they've done over the last couple of weeks.
Yeah.
All I'm asking is just take a step back, breathe. Let's see what they come up with over the next couple of weeks. Let's see what they come up with over the next, against San Diego coming up here. Let's see what they do. Let's see if they can pivot now. They know what's happening isn't working. Let's see if they can pivot now. All I was asking is step back, be. This is the moment where if nothing good has happened in the recent history, this is where you could lose your mind. But many, many good things have happened in recent history. Step back, breathe, give them the benefit of the doubt. I know 2023 wasn't that long ago, and I know that they went 10-1 and then fell apart. Let's see if they learn from that mistake. Because obviously what's happening right now isn't working.
No. And to be in all honesty, okay, I'm going to go after my quarterback, number one. He's right there behind me, okay? Like, I love this guy. He needs to see the field better.
I'm going to call him
He
the
has
hell
to
out
see
too.
the field better. Okay? I
I'm
don't
gonna
know
call
what
his
he's
ass
doing.
out too.
I don't know what he's doing. He's not seeing the field the way he did in the Super Bowl. Obviously, he was just bam, bam. He's locking in on target, and then he's missing.
Yeah.
Then he's missing everyone else. He's not just. You got to go through you got to do your progressions. You can't just lock in on number 11 or number 6. You know, you got to go through all of it, and I don't think he's doing that right now. I really don't think he's doing that right now. So I got to throw a little shade his way. He is my quarterback number 1, ride or die with him. But I don't think he's seeing the field as well as he should.
All right, it's fair.
Yeah.
It's absolutely a fair assessment because it's the truth.
Yeah.
It's the truth. And Fuj, I completely understand where that visceral reaction comes from. You were down there. I saw another visceral reaction, which can't seem to find it on the interweb anymore. I don't know if I don't know what happened.
Disappeared or something.
But you're absolutely entitled to your opinion. You're right. I'm just asking. Just relax a little bit. Let's see what they do in a couple of games. I'm going to be doing it too. If 8-4 turns to 8-6, I'm going to be doing it too. So I get it. I'm asking for a little bit of patience. I think
the city don't have patience.
I know, buddy, but I think this team has earned it. I
don't know if they've earned it, brother.
Well, they've earned. Actually,
they didn't earn anything.
I'm going to fucking
they ought
tear
to get
you two apart.
Damn paychecks ought to be donated to charity right now. Nobody ought to be getting paid. That's a $200 million. That's a $200 million offense, the highest paid offense in football.
You're absolutely right. But look,
we're going back to high school Harry 4 years ago.
Yes,
well, what changed in the offense? The offensive coordinator. The offensive coordinator. The biggest part of the offense, who calls the plays, because we know the head coach doesn't call the plays. And this is Jalen Hurts.
Fire Kevin? Are we going there now?
What I'm saying is this guy's not putting them in the best positions. He's just not. And now it's another OC for Jalen Hurts to have to learn. And this guy is not adjusting. He's not adjusting. Do I think we should fire him? I don't know. That's why I asked that on last week's show. Is it worth firing this guy? Because then you have to bring another new OC in and somebody else to do it. It's just it's a terrible situation.
Let's go back to 2 years ago. They demoted Sean Desai and put Matt Patricia in. It's a friggin' desperation move. Did that really do anything? No. That collapse just went down the damn toilet and flushed it out to sea. That's all.
John Wagner jumping on. Yeah. John, thank you again for checking in. It's the play calling that beat us up. You could tell the last 4 minutes with the hurry up offense when Jalen was calling his plays. He was going right down the field, connecting with everything. That tells me there's something wrong with the play calling. Really got to get this fixed. We cannot let Dallas get any more closer. You're absolutely right, John. They're playing great football now, and we need to keep them out of the playoffs. 110%.
They're playing fire football right now. Except for that first half of the game against us, the second half, holy shit. And then on Thanksgiving, you're like, wow, okay.
Yeah.
They might be legit. You know, hopefully Dak F's it up. You know, and then
usually they come out of the gates burning hot and then fizzle out around now.
Exactly.
They're starting to get their feet under them around now, which is something we're not used to seeing.
Yeah, absolutely. So we need to get our feet back under us.
Yeah.
So coming up here facing who we got next? The Chargers, right?
Chargers, yeah.
We got to go out to LA, play the Chargers.
That's Monday night, right?
That's Monday night. Yeah. Yeah, Monday night. Justin Herbert broke his hand. It's his non-throwing hand, so he'll probably still play. Most likely, I haven't seen anything about that, but
he had surgery today.
Yeah. But the game's Monday. You know, he might still play. You know how these guys are. Whatever. But are the Chargers beatable the way we're playing right now? Like,
Yeah, why not?
Like we can't run the ball, and is that we can't run the ball. We can't pass the ball unless, like John said, we're in that hurry up, and you're just letting Jalen just do his thing.
And that
at this point, I would love to just see that.
That was a perfect point too, and I mean, it just so happens to go to my point where when you're letting him call things on the fly and he's not running off your playbook, things get done. When he's running off the playbook, I firmly believe that he's not set up to go smoothly through his progressions right now. It's obvious that there's issues there, something there.
Yes, absolutely. He's not, like I said, he's not seeing the field. I don't know if he's been directed to, go to these people.
It's going to get to the point.
Speculating there, that like, are you told to make this guy happy?
Yeah, it's
what I'm talking about.
It's going to get to the point where they might just be like, "Here's the keys, kid." Fuck this.
No.
That's really what I think that's what it needs to be.
It certainly feels that way.
Yeah. Just let the kid run the offense himself at this point. He's smart enough. He's a coach's son. He knows what he's doing, man. This kid's football IQ is up there. He knows what he's doing. I think they need to just take the handcuffs off and let Jalen run this offense, and Patullo can just be the guy on the sideline holding a clipboard.
Here you go. John's my other question is, why are they not using their tight ends? They're critical at a lot of these parts of the game, and they're not using them. I believe it's a Reed's thing. The offense is clunky. It's not running smooth. That's the feel that I get, and a lot of times your tight ends aren't your first couple of reads; they're your check down. And I just don't think he's getting through enough. The O-line's battered up. We're missing Lane Johnson, so there's pressures there. Steen is not.
Steen's not the answer, right?
Yeah,
no, Steen's not the answer.
Already been proven.
He's not Mekhi Becton under any circumstance.
No.
But the thing is, besides Devontae Smith in this offense, Goddard has 7 touchdowns.
Yep.
7 is solid here.
Early in the season, it seemed like they were targeting Goddard. There we go, DG Goddard a lot in the offense.
So what I
they
feel
even
is
a little double pass touchdown to him. All that kind of stuff. Like, you know what I mean? It seemed like they were trying to get him more integrated in. And then they kind of went away from that.
Yes. Well, I don't know. I don't know if they went away from it. I don't know if they went away from it more so than they have now that this offense is on tape. And now defenses are scheming for what this offense does. Right. And if you're not making in-game adjustments, you're going to look like they're looking right now. It's stifled, it's stymied. Nobody there's no continuity.
No cohesiveness. It seems like it seems like they're all a little confused about their responsibilities in this play, in this playbook.
Flat out, the Bears were hungry, and this Eagles team there wasn't no cohesiveness Friday.
Nope.
This team, there's no urgency with this team.
Yeah.
The
Bears come in with the number 1 or number 2 rushing offense in the league, and they just shoved it right down our throats and proved it.
281 yards, I'm not repping anybody, but everybody's putting Fangio up there with Jim Johnson. Other defensive coordinators. It's hard to say it, but that run defense, the Bears just ran roughshod over the
goddamn front line.
Yeah, where's Jalen Carter and Jordan Davis and all these big guys on our line? They're just getting pushed back. What happened to them? Where were they?
Right. Well, that's what I mean.
questions.
Caleb Williams in that, what did he throw? 1 touchdown? Guy just basically managed the clock, just pounded the ball.
Yeah.
So
Ben Johnson read this damn defense blindfolded. Hey, kudos to Ben Johnson.
I did something a little different this week. After doing the Pattison Ave Phanatics Show for almost 10 years, this week was the first time that I didn't prepare the questions for the show. I got an idea from Alan. And you can't fire me. I'm the CEO, pal.
The CEO what?
That I have no idea. Not even my own life at this point.
No, what? Not to change the subject, but that
you are. It's okay.
Flyers logo blends good in with that red.
Thanks,
red
pal. I appreciate that.
face.
Well, right now they're not blending shit. They're losing 2-1, and I'm going to hear about this if they don't get their stuff together.
How much time's left?
It's 10 minutes in the second period. Plenty of time.
Yeah,
so what I did was I chat GPT'd the questions for this week's show. I had chat GPT put these questions together before I get to some of these questions, and we'll see, because I didn't even read them, so we're all hearing them for the first time. All right, so John, we're
gonna cold read this. All right, I love it.
CJ, I believe, was the main part of the Bears' running game. I believe he told the offense how the defense runs. I truly believe that. That could be it for sure. The way he talked his interview, I missed that guy. I missed that guy too, John, for sure.
Yeah,
Tony
absolutely.
Catullo checking in, my man Tony.
Hey.
Did anyone think that maybe the Eagles just settled in after winning the Super Bowl? Sure, there's pride and desire, but when things start to unravel, acceptance starts to settle in, and desire could be limited. Great point, Tony.
That also goes to that, like, we won a Super Bowl. Well, I was a part of it. I did it. Why am I not as important as everyone else? Do you get that type of, like, disconnect? It's just in the locker room itself. I don't know. I've never been in an NFL locker room after winning a Super Bowl or before winning a Super Bowl or anything. So do you get
Very
that?
True.
Me, type thing.
Tony, I hope all is well out there with you and the fam, brother. Looking forward to many more big things over there at A2D with you. And my man Tom Arnone and all those guys over there. But let's get into some of these chat GPT questions.
All right,
I literally, we greatly appreciate it. I literally wrote in questions for Philadelphia Eagles sports talk show after week 13, 2025 season. So it said, thanks, Tony said, you too, fellas. Appreciate you, brother. It's question number 1, overall team trajectory and urgency. Following 2 straight losses to the Cowboys and Bears, the Eagles are 8-4. Are they experiencing a collapse similar to 2023? Or is this a correctable midseason slump? I think that's a pretty good question for Chat GTP. Pretty soon, we're going to get him to host the show. I won't even need to be here. I'll just be hanging out watching TV, I guess.
Taylor Swift interviews and stuff.
Go. Anyway, so are they starting to slump like the 2023? Or are they starting to fall like the 2023 season? Or is this a correctable midseason slump? I'll let one of you guys have at this first.
God, Al.
Oh God, you're throwing it at me. All right. It better be a correctable. It better be a correctable slump. If it's 2023 all over again, like, we might burn the stadium down. Jeffrey, you got your wish. Build the dome. You know what I mean? Like, don't
make it retractable.
Boys. Yeah. Open it up on the cold days. You can close it for your Super Bowl. Okay.
Yeah.
We'll burn it down for you if we fall apart after winning a Super Bowl. 2023, right? We fell apart after losing the Super Bowl, correct? Am I correct?
The opinions of Alan Andrikavich may not necessarily reflect the views and opinions of Thomas Kelly.
Or Cole County Entertainment and all.
I don't.
Go ahead, Fuge.
No, go ahead.
So for me, I do believe this is a correctable midseason slump because I am having supreme faith that this team will learn from its mistakes in 2023 and not allow this thing to derail so far that they can't get it back on track. So for me, I believe this is a correctable midseason slump, and this is not a collapse similar to the end of the 2023 season. Michael Fuji, time is yours.
I mean, we're really not in mid-season form though. We got 5 weeks left.
It's true.
Yeah.
I mean, mid-season, that's a month ago.
Excuse me.
That was a month ago. I mean, what are we in week 13 now? Going into 13,
correct.
14.
Well, it's going into 14.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
but when's it start? I mean, it's not like you can fire these guys up and get Lane Johnson back in 2 weeks.
Yeah.
So are you saying to you losing 2 games back to back constitutes the collapse of 2023 all over again? Is that what you're trying to tell me?
No, but this team just looks disinterested. At least the offense looks like they checked out like the defense did 2 years ago. It's just opposite.
I can't completely disagree with you as much as I would like to.
Yeah.
I mean, you listen to other shows. Some people say it's Jalen. Other people say it's Patullo's call. You know what? I blame it on Sirianni in a way because he has to take the bullet. He's the front man. He brought him within. And,
yeah, he wanted to go with his own boy, right?
And the thing of it is, I mean, Patullo didn't have any play calling experience.
Yep.
That's another thing.
Yeah, except for the BS Nick told us about, he was always in on all the plays that were being called, and he was working with us and all this and that and the other thing. Yeah.
And he was just standing there. He was just standing there, and he wasn't doing anything because his input was not being received.
No.
The second question I have, as I was kind of reading this over here, this one seems too easy. So GPT will be, here we go. Vaughn Vassell. Listen,
I'll give it to you.
I give it to you.
Looking all right now.
Cowboys are coming on. They're coming on strong.
Yeah.
You, my friend, are 17 years old. Okay. I'm gonna ask, even if you doubled your age, you would just have barely seen a Cowboys Super Bowl. So I need you to. You just chased Fuji away with that.
Yeah, okay? Fuji had to leave. He's like, oh wait, there's a minor. There's a minor on here. I gotta be out. I can't.
No, I know you're here, Fuji. Credit where credit is due, Vaughn. The Cowboys are coming on strong and they're looking good.
Yep.
I still say there's a quarter or so to the season left. We'll see what happens. Right now, with the way the Eagles are playing and the way the Cowboys are playing, I don't want to see them in the playoffs. That's for damn sure.
Yep.
So
we have to get it together.
Yes. So I give credit where credit is due for sure. The second question: the Eagles still lead the NFC East. But with the Cowboys on a 3-game winning streak and closing the gap, is this upcoming game in Los Angeles a must-win to maintain control of the division? Well, I mean, obviously, ChatGPT, that is self-explanatory.
Yes.
Yes, this is absolutely every win now. If the Cowboys continue in the trend, they're trending in the direction that they're heading.
Yep.
You got to win everything you can.
Yep. It's December. It's December right now, right? And the Eagles are playing like the Cowboys normally do in December. The Cowboys are playing like the Eagles do normally in December. The Giants forget that there's a fourth quarter, and the Redskins, well, next year. You know what I mean? Like, that's where we're at. in the division right now, and it's a little scary. The Birds need to get it together, and they need to get it together quick. And the defense to me isn't the problem. It's just straight up the offense. Play calling, whatever. I don't know. We keep going back to it. You know what I mean? The offense is the issue right now.
The third question that ChatGPT formulated, we'll touch on that real quick. I want to take a timeout here before we get to the end of the show, and then I'm scrambling to kind of come up with things. We launched a new show last night, Alan, Fuji, and myself.
Yeah.
I wanted to bring it up. It's for men's mental awareness, mental health. We decided we would have a lot of conversations post-show about life. And at the end of every conversation, we're like, man, this would be a great show. It would be a great thing to talk to, a great thing to share with other people. And so we decided to pull the trigger on the Strong But Silent men's mental health show, or men's awareness, mental awareness, just to kind of, because a lot of guys don't emote at all. They don't share their feelings very well, if at all. We just wanted to kind of open an area, a place where guys felt more comfortable. The feedback I've gotten in just the last 12 hours, we're at like 24 hours since the show got posted, has been incredible. Half a dozen people reached out. I went in, and absolutely every single person that reached out, we will have on, some in reoccurring roles. Heck, we could even have another person added to the panel. So it's not just our ugly mugs you have to see, but I just wanted to give people a heads up that we're gonna work on a day, a time when that's released, and it's not live right now, but it will be. And we'll keep everybody up to date as to what's when that's going to be and what day and what time. But just be on the lookout for that show. It's it's not that women can't watch. It's not that women can't tune in, chime in. But it's for guys, and it's just to let them know that it's a lot of us are going through some of the same stuff. And maybe we can create a network of people that can help people. And that's really our goal here.
It's guy talk, not locker room talk. It's guy talk. It's things that guys don't talk about, right? What bothers us and what trips us up and things like that, and just that's it, man. All around.
Yeah, it's knocking down those metaphorical walls that we all put up.
Yep.
Letting you know that it's okay. It's okay to feel how you're feeling. You're not the only one. You're definitely not the only one that's feeling this or that. And if we could somehow create a community where it's acceptable for fellas to share their feelings and how they feel, you're not trying to make it sappy, not trying to make it. I'm not
trying to be a bunch of sissy Marys or anything. You know what I mean? But
look, it can eat you alive and put you in a bad place.
Well,
it can.
Again, like I said yesterday, especially around this time of year with the holidays, it's probably one of the worst stressful times a year, if not the most. And
missing friends, family, all that. Yeah,
and it's absolutely not the most happiest for people either. Because loved ones have passed on, and
that's losses. Loss is tough, and there's a lot of other tough things out there, divorce, and there's so many things that guys deal with on a regular basis. But I don't want to veer too far off of where we're at here. Talking sports talk. Just wanted to give everybody a heads up that that's out there. You can check out our first episode over on Cole County's Facebook page. I posted it on my Tom Kelly Facebook page as well. Check it out. We ran for about 40 minutes last night, just kind of an introductory episode, the pilot episode for the show. So, but question 3 that Chat GPT formulated.
All right, what do they got? What do they got for us?
With offensive struggles and play calling, the offense has been described as listless and disjointed in recent weeks. Is the issue play calling under offensive coordinator Kevin Patullo, or is it player execution?
I mean, it's almost a fixed question. I mean, it could be both, but I mean, the fact that like the offensive line isn't opening holes, like we're struggling to open holes in the running game. Is that because of the way the blocking schemes are drawn up in the play calling? Or is that just because our guys are beat to hell and they're not as, and we're missing Lane Johnson. We're missing Mekhi Becton from last year, right? We got Steen in there doing his best, but he's no Becton. I mean, they're just the heart, I guess. We go back to the heart.
Woo.
Where's the heart?
That's a tough one. Sean Kilran checking in. What's up, guys? What's up, Sean? If you want a difference between the 2023 and 2025 Philadelphia Eagles, 2023 Eagles strength of victory through week 13, 0.484, 10th amongst teams, 500 or better. The 2025 Eagles strength of victory, 0.521, second amongst teams, 500 or better.
Ow.
So,
okay.
There you
I'll
go.
take that. Yeah, I'll take those.
Quality stats there, Sean.
Yeah, I'll take some numbers. I'll take those numbers.
To get back to the Chat GPT, I firmly believe, is it play calling issues or player execution? I don't think it's player execution. I just don't. I really do believe that it firmly falls at the feet of the offensive coordinator and at the feet of the head coach. To Fuji's point from a little earlier, I do believe that some of this falls in Nick Sirianni's lap. Make some adjustment, do something, because the last couple of weeks you've been dead in the water. Your defense keeping you in games, but they can only that's if your offense isn't helping your defense. I don't care how good, unless you're an all-time defense.
Yep, you can't be on the field 40 minutes out of the game.
Yeah.
Well, the defense is good.
Yeah, you can't be. You can't be. It's only 60 minutes in a football game. You can't handle this that long.
Can we cut this guy off that just chimed in? The ring chaser guy.
Let's get him out of here. Here you go. Check this out. Sean Kilran says, Jalen Hurts in 2025 RPO, 34 for 46, 73.9%, 317 yards, 2 tutties. 106.9 rating.
Yeah.
28, 70%, 349 yards, 4 TDs, 130 rating. This needs to be a staple of the offense.
Yeah.
For sure. Sure.
Does that go back to like we were talking about earlier, where you just let Jalen run the offense? Call what Jalen sees. When he's up there, just come up to the line.
Allow him to check out of more plays.
Yes.
At the line of scrimmage. If he's seeing something, I'm not saying he's going to be Peyton Manning up there. He's not going to be that guy. I don't think it. Go ahead, Fuji.
There were a couple rumors out here floating around today. Don't hold me to it, but it's like they're saying Hurts don't want to run.
I heard that.
He wants to protect his body more.
I've heard that. But he has taken off and run, and he's done a good job of not getting himself whacked. You know what I mean? Does he not run as much as he used to? Absolutely.
The Ginch, if you abandon the run, you ain't winning many games.
Well, you're right.
Very true.
Yeah.
Especially now. I said this 2 weeks ago. I said you're going into December, and you gotta run the ball now. Now you're getting into the cold winter months.
Yeah.
And the run sets up the pass.
Yep. And why? Okay, so let me throw this out there. Why are they not using Tank more? Tank Bigsby.
Oh, yeah, one yard for 8, 1 carry for 8 yards against Dallas, and
Right.
got away from it.
Right. I mean, if I know Saquon's your bell horse, your big back,
No.
right? But if Tank is giving you more explosiveness, then why not use him more? Like, I get it. You're paying Saquon all that money to be your guy. He's struggling right now. The offensive line is struggling right now. But if this kid gives you the boost, go with the kid. Am I crazy for thinking that?
No, and it would be a nice 1-2 punch with Saquon. I don't understand how many times over the years have we had a nice 1-2 punch? Don't be afraid to use it. For Saquon, still your bell cow, still your premier back, but you can give Tank Bigsby more touches. However, the more touches you give him, the more chance he is to fumble, and he definitely has fumbleitis from stats that I've seen.
Yeah.
Yeah, but here's the thing with Barkley, and I'm going to go back to last year. I don't think he's in no shape or form. I mean, his body's beaten up from last year. I'm not sitting here making excuses for him.
Yeah.
I mean, was it really him or the offensive line last year? Think about it.
I mean, the offensive line opened up holes, and his explosiveness took advantage of them.
I don't think
he's as explosive out of the hole. But then again, like maybe like I was saying earlier with Jalen, not seeing all the field. Maybe Saquon's not seeing all the field. Maybe Saquon's, not checking back, reading the hole, reading the gaps. Like, I've seen some pictures of where the outside runs, and if Saquon would to cut it back, there's this giant freaking lane where he's running for 30 yards before he even hits a defender. You know what I mean? So I don't know. I don't know what the hell. I don't know what's going on with these guys.
Well, if you go back to where the Eagles are now in the passing game, the last year, they were like 26th and 27th.
Yeah,
and the running game just.
I think we're like 28th.
Yeah,
we're like 28th in the league for running the ball this year, and when our offense is.
I'm just talking about the passing game itself is the same as it was last year at this time, because
that's true.
The Eagles were dominating and blowing teams out before the end of the game. They were blowing teams out by like the third quarter, even before that, because Barkley was running roughshod, would have helped with the best offensive line in football.
Yep. I honestly don't think it's just one thing. I think it's a combination of many things.
Yeah, absolutely.
Now it's the Eagles' job to pivot, find ways around these issues that have arisen, and you have 2/3 of a season of tape to go back and look at. See if you can figure.
You got 5 weeks left, and I mean, when the hell is everybody going to get their heads out of their asses? When it's too late? When they get a first round exit in the wild card or division, if they even get past that, the way this team's playing, not just now, it's been all year with this offense. It's the same shit.
But it's a tale. It's a tale of two seasons. It's a tale of two coordinators.
Yeah, but if you go back and look up and down the schedule, this team really hasn't blown anybody out. I mean, technically, like the first 5-6 weeks, they won by 7 points or less, really. And you could take that to the back and go back to 23, because when they were 10-1, they were squeaking out wins.
Yes, they were
in the last quarter. And
yes, they were.
Like I said, it's almost the same thing. Yeah. But it's offense this year, and it was the defense in 2023 that was shit in the bed.
Good point, Fooch. Let's see.
It's the other side of the coin this year, going on right now.
I mean, the
Yep.
The offense is shit
the
in the bed.
last 6, 7, 8 games of 23, this team laid down and died. There wasn't no urgency to win.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
I mean, it's a shame Jason Kelsey had to go out on that note.
Yep. Yeah,
That's true.
that playoff
Especially
game
that
against
shit
the
show
Bucks
in
was
Tampa
awful.
Bay when
Horrible.
they lost in the wild card round.
Yep. Yep. They showed no heart against Tampa Bay. None whatsoever in that game.
Yeah,
It was
but look
horrible.
at it this way: 22, you go to the Super Bowl. 23, meltdown. 24, you win the Super Bowl. Are we heading to the same?
It's a pattern developing.
Yeah, what the
Right.
hell?
Well, it was 22. You go to the Super Bowl. 23, new OC. 24, you win the Super Bowl. 20,
New
you
OC.
know,
New
25,
OC.
new OC. So, and you're not going to keep offensive coordinators if you stay this good. If you stay winning Super Bowls, appearing in Super Bowls, making deep playoff runs, you're just not going to keep OC. So something has to give. They
But
have
you
to figure
can't
out a
go
way
and
around this.
But you can't go and sign a shit OC.
No.
There's got to be somebody else out there. When they hired Kevin Patullo, they wanted to keep it in house because he was familiar with Jalen, right? He was this, that, and the other thing with Jalen, but it hasn't worked. It hasn't worked.
The reason Saquon is your main guy is because he's making the money. Bigsby is your typical backup, and Patullo can't utilize both backs because of his damn ego. Look how we got smoked by both of the Bears' first and second running backs, 100 yards. Yep, since 85.
Exactly.
Yep.
It's a good point. Let's go to question number 4 for Chat GPT here, which I think is really interesting. After abandoning an aggressive approach that built a 21-0 lead against Dallas, why does the team revert to a conservative style? And is head coach Nick Sirianni doing enough to ensure a full 60-minute performance? Well, we obviously know we haven't gotten a full 60-minute performance out of this team
all year,
season long.
All year.
And like Fuge is very quick to remind us, rightfully so, there's only 5 games left.
Yep.
You got 5 games left.
When are they going to turn it on?
Yeah. When are they going to put a full performance together? Right? Yeah. The first half against Dallas was great. Okay. Offensively, defensively, it was wonderful. The second half, they didn't change anything in the offense. They wanted to do the same thing they did in the first half. And Dallas was like, well, we know what you did. We're not going to let you do that again.
Oh, it's like
and they
Dallas,
did nothing to change anything.
It was like Dallas and the Eagles switched quarters.
Yes.
Yep.
Yes,
Like
it was.
Dallas turned it on in the second half, and the Eagles just dropped dead after the first half.
Yeah.
Don't get
It's
me
true.
started. Don't get me
And then,
I see it, Fuge. I see you're starting to come up your neck. Your temperature's rising.
then they were still fucking hungover from the turkey dinner. On Friday. They couldn't get their ish together there. Beat the damn Bears. Even like I said, I went back and watched that game. I watched the first half, and knowing the end result, I couldn't watch anymore. I couldn't watch anymore. Yeah.
So
where's the heart? Where's the desire? Where's the fight, man? Like, where is it?
Question 5 of your Chat GPT formulated Pattison Ave Phanatics Show. Saquon Barkley was held to a season-low 22 rushing yards against the Dallas Cowboys. How could the Eagles better utilize their star running back against the Chargers defense? Not too bad for Chat GPT. I got to give it to you. How do I feel by not getting away from the run? I'll touch on something that the Ginch said. You abandon the run, you ain't winning many games. Run it, pound it. If you're getting 2 to 3 yards a carry, keep pounding it.
Yep.
You will tire the defense out before you tire your O-line out. Them big bodies like leaning on people.
Yep. Run the damn ball, Nick. Nick, you hear me? Run the ball.
I love it.
Yeah, but
Run the ball.
Question 6. And we'll probably run out of time before I get all these questions done here. But question 6, defensive performance and injuries. How much has the defense regressed? And with rookie safety Andrew Makuba potentially out for the season with an ankle injury, how will the secondary adjust against the Chargers? Good question, ChatGPT.
That's a good question.
For you guys.
That's a good question. I like Makuba. Blankenship is having some trouble, right? I still like Blankenship.
Right.
But you know, they're all out of whack in the secondary.
It's all Kevin Patullo's fault.
No.
Oh wait, no.
No, yeah, no. No, they're all out of whack in the secondary except for Quinion. Quinion is a lockdown. Quinion's never a question in my mind on that defensive in that defense secondary.
Agreed.
Go ahead, Foods. What you got, man?
I was just looking at what the Chargers says here. Scoring defense. The Chargers are 10th, giving up 21.6 points per game. Total yards, 4th, giving up 286 yards per game. Rush defense, 27th, and success rate in 23rd.
Pound the rock.
Run the ball. This is the week to get it going.
Absolutely. The Eagles
That's what it sounds like to me.
Here you go.
Chargers are 9th. Yards per play, they're 9th, giving up 5.1 yards per play. So, go.
Okay. I would like to see a heavy dose of run the ball.
Yes. The Eagles are one of the most penalized teams in the league. Are these penalties a reflection of a lack of discipline? And how can they clean it up before the playoffs?
It all falls on Nick, dude. It all falls on Nick.
A lot of these penalties can be cleaned up by work, just getting back to basics in practice, man.
Yeah.
Where's the discipline then?
Exactly. Exactly. It falls back on the head coach.
Yeah, but here's the thing. You know, we talk about coaches do this. Coaches got to get these guys. These guys are grown-ass men. I don't want to hear it. It's a privilege to play in the NFL. You should be ready to win, to come to work like we all go to work every damn day. All right, it's a sport.
I agree.
You're getting, you should be prepared mentally and physically.
Agreed.
You're coming into the home stretch now, and December. Who's going to be the pretenders, and what's the word that rhymes with
contenders?
The contenders and the pretenders.
There you go.
So take out one of the bank.
A walk to remember, like late September, October, November.
I'll see you in December.
Not quite your day job.
Gone till November. Lane Johnson's absence due to a multi-week foot injury has impacted the offensive line's performance. How much is the line dropped off without him, and what adjustments are needed to protect Jalen Hurts?
Just in general, the offensive line play has dropped off. I mean, that's just we can see that in pass protection. We can see that in the run game. But now at the same time, like in the pass protection, Jalen has opportunities to move up in the pocket, and things like that. It's tough. I don't know.
Take off.
Yeah.
Take off out of the pocket and
use them legs.
Yeah.
One of his strong points.
Can I ask you guys a question?
Carry the team. Carry them team on that Jordan brand,
No. Donovan McNabb did this stuff too. I don't want to run. I want to use my arm. I'm not saying that's what Jalen's saying.
Couldn't throw. McNabb had no accuracy.
No, he did. They threw the worm burner.
Yeah.
He
was the king of the worm burners, but it does have that kind of feel. He's not running like he used to. Like you said, he's protecting his body.
Protect his body.
But he can't.
Don't worry about your body in the off season and when you retire. You're getting paid $50 million. You're the MVP of the Super Bowl.
Your body doesn't belong to you, bro. You're making $50 million.
Belong to the birds, baby.
That you were. Earn your
Yes.
paycheck.
Yeah,
Question number 9. Week 13 matchup with the Chargers. The Eagles are playing a tough Los Angeles Chargers team, currently second in the AFC West with an 8-4 record. What is the key to stopping the Chargers offense on Monday Night Football? Pressure, pressure, pressure. If Herbert does end up playing with a broken non-throwing hand, he's going to be a little jittery back there in the pocket. And I'm telling you right now, you can get pressure with this 4-man front. Yep. I know the Eagles have implemented some 5-man fronts in this season, later in this season. Mm-hmm. Pressure, 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 and your front 4, front 5 if you decide to go that way. No blitzing, just pressure. That's my
You got to go after him, man. Jalen Carter, Jordan Davis, Phillips. Is Phillips playing or is Phillips out? I don't know. But either way, the front 4 needs to do this.
A nice chess match between Jim Harbaugh and Vic Fangio.
Yeah, it will be. It will be.
And the last question of the Chat GPT generated Pattison Ave Phanatics Show. Jalen Hurts and the Eagles offense have been struggling with turnovers and fumbles. Against the Chargers defense, who currently have an 8-4 record, how critical is ball security in this primetime matchup? That's a crap 10th question.
Yeah.
It's ball security is always critical.
Why didn't you take that one out of the...
Because I didn't read any of them, Fooch. I wanted to be surprised, just like you guys.
Yeah, we're going for a cold read. Go for a cold read, Screw it. Fuck it. Whatever.
Yeah. Usually I already know the questions I'm going to ask you guys. There's a lot of times why I let you guys
getting
answer.
lazy. You're getting lazy now. You're fired. You're fired.
You know what, Fuji, you're absolutely right. I'm going to let you write up the questions in next week's show.
I can write
Thank you. Thank you for showing me the error of my ways, my friend.
I'm sure Al would be happy to chime in on it too.
I wanted to do that because
I know this busting your stone.
He just wants more time to watch his Taylor videos. Okay.
Yeah,
thank you all for tuning into the Pattison Ave Phanatics.
No, we know you're glad when you see your girl.
Yeah.
Swifty.
I am a Swifty, apparently.
Yes, sir.
You admitted it.
I'm
Tom Kelly, and I'm a Swifty.
Yes, sir. Hey, that's the first step, Tom. That's the first step.
That's the first step in the 8-step process. It is what you cat's out of the bag, as they say.
Hey, man, I will say, in Tom's defense, that one song of hers where she's like the singing like she's like the grandmom or whatever, and like they come like and she's laughing at us up from hell or whatever that song is. That fucking song is great. I love that song.
Well, I have no idea what you're talking about. As you can see, I'm a horrible Swiftie. I have no idea what you're talking about, but I'm sure it's fantastic.
It is. It's a good song. Yeah.
But look, let's get a couple of predictions before we get out of here. Eagles, Chargers, Mike Fuji. What's your prediction for Monday night's game?
I don't have one.
Alan Andrikavich, what's your prediction for Monday night's game? Jesus.
I have no prediction.
Oh, man. Jesus. Sorry, Lord. Dude, I'm going to be a homer. Bird 17-14. This is the game. This is the game. This is the game where the offense, where they let Jalen Hurts run more of the offense out of checking out of plays. I'm going. You have an injured Herbert who's not 100%. He's not healthy. I'm going Eagles 27, Chargers 21. Okay.
Mike Fuji, do you want to still plead the fifth on this?
Because there's this offense is just I'm like my brain is over fried with this team.
Yeah.
I'm not.
All right.
I'm not off the wagon. I'm just saying this offense. I don't know where to. I don't know who to. I blame all the above.
All right.
Yeah.
I just can't.
That's
Can't
that's
put
fair.
your finger on this.
Yeah.
$200 million of
Do they win
monkey
or lose?
crap.
Fooch?
That's what it is.
Fooch, can you give me a win or loss? Do they win or lose?
They'll win, but
There we
I don't
go.
know.
All right, I'll take that. I'll take
That's fair.
that.
Like I said,
I'll take that.
I want paychecks revoked. Donate it to charity for this shit.
Amen.
I still wish you didn't delete your post from Friday night.
Go back and
You
Get
were
that out of
fired
the-
up, brother.
get that
and
out of
people,
the trash. Get that out of the
you were
trash. and share
fired
it.
up, and people need to see that, Fuge.
Yep.
You were
That
Get that
fired
out of the trash. Bring it back to
Real quick
reality.
before we get out of here, I want everybody to know we have a new member to the Cole County Entertainment Group. Mama Ringo is Fuge. I'll let you kind of give the rundown on some of the stuff that's going on here real quick that you guys have in the works.
Well, Mama Ringo, we're starting our collaboration platform. Right now, the show is called Fire Pizzazz, the Philly Way with Fuji and Mama Ringo. And Mama Ringo's starting her own platform on Cole County Entertainment. Everything's in the works right now. So,
I love it.
welcome Mama Ringo to Cole County Entertainment. Look forward to working with you. You know, I had her on Philly Flair a couple times. You know, we did a couple promos. She was very nice Friday night to take me down to the Eagles Lounge, the FanDuel area where all the players were. You know, the families meet up, and you know, I was fortunate to meet Kaylee Ringo, and then I had my picture taken with Jalix Hunt.
That's awesome.
Saw quite a, you know, Cooper to Gene, and I didn't see hers, but yeah, ran into Nakobe Dean's mom, who I had.
So
on
basically, you were down there asking for checks to be handed back in person. Is that what you were doing, folks?
not by everybody,
All right.
Just a few.
just a few to make a few donations. Nah,
There
but
you
I
then,
get it.
but then
There you
we
go.
went out. Then we went out on the field, you know, and cut our promos, and you know,
Heck yeah.
looking forward to it.
I love it.
Looking forward to blowing up the airwaves.
You
Yes,
know it.
sir. Yes, sir.
We absolutely will. Well, listen, everybody. Thank you
Go
for tuning into the Pattison
Go
Ave Phanatics
Birds.
Show tonight. For Mike Fuji, Alan Angiakavich, I'm Tom Kelly. This is the Pattison Ave Phanatics Show, and we're out of here.
Go Birds.